Hi guys, today we're going to react to Kujo Beatdown by Ren.
Okay, this one, for whoever is not aware of the story, to do with Ren's sick boy that's been taken down from YouTube. We'll include a link to Ren's video that explains the whole situation in the description. You guys can watch it, see what you make of it. We are just very curious to see this track, Kujo Beatdown, which is really Ren's reaction to the whole thing and his, I guess, answer or whatever you want to call it to Kujo and to this whole situation.
Person who is rightly doing right, who is right there on the righteous path, no wrong in words I write. But the forces out there test me, Ren. I'm trying to find the path and forgive all those who test my will. There's trouble in my heart. What the fuck, you little pussy? This ain't high Ren number 2. This ain't pendulums or songs of hope the cunt took from you. And the last time we did this, the hope did prevail. Now the hope is the road that will choke a bitch pale. No, just wait a sec. Cause there's nothing to be gained when you sever the neck. I know the art is a part of your heart, so you're upset. But this hate breeds hate, please wait, geez, Ren. I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Face it, you're mad as fuck, Ren. Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen. Fuck it. Try to struggle, hear me out, see I'm on your side really. Well, I was, till I found you could get a little greedy. Push your luck a little far. There's a moral, little Jimmy, of the cookie and the jar. See,
after viewing the backstory behind Kujo Beatdown, I was kind of amused because I couldn't help but think that Ren's an artist. When you put him with his back to the wall, that's what he's going to do. He's going to fight back with a song, which would be more powerful than any argument or any online fight he'll have with anybody. That kind of made me grin watching the backstory for this. This is a great music video. As we've known Ren to do, he doesn't hold back any punches. It's been a while since we've reacted to Ren, but every time I see him perform, I can't help but think he's like fish in water. It's the most natural state you can possibly be in. Performing, wordsmithing his songs, it's like beautiful to watch, because the more we react to Ren's music, we know his particular signature and the way he performs, and we can even have a glance at his thought process vicariously through the end result. It's always mind-blowing, because I think I said it before, he was born to perform.
It is interesting because, as you say, after having heard quite a few Ren songs, there is a sense of familiarity that comes with it. His voice, his sound, the way he turns a phrase, everything about his music, and that can work against an artist sometimes. People will say, oh, all their songs are starting to sound the same. In Ren's situation, that is obviously not the case, because he has many songs in many different styles. But even when a song reminds you of a different song of his, that works in his favor, because it has like this almost nostalgic feeling, or something that that there's like purpose behind it. Like here, the way the song starts, he's doing all this grunting, which is the way Sick Boy starts.
Yeah.
Only here it's more intense and slightly maybe more violent rather than frustrated in a way, which it was with Sick Boy. And then you've got the sort of the red devil and the white devil on the shoulder situation that he had in High Ren. He's also using that here. And again, it's a familiarity thing, but it doesn't work against him. It actually works for him in this case. I'm loving this song so far. And even though we are seeing some violence here, the tied up, the, dragging him out on the chair, it's like he's about to torture Kujo, or has already started torturing Kujo. You still get the feeling that this is just Ren maybe acting out a fantasy, a thought, something, and he's using his art to show it, to communicate it to people. Anything that's going on, he's not really a violent person, but in his music he can be a little bit aggressive or anything like that. And again, I just like watching what goes on in his mind. It's really cool. And also I have to make a note of the fact fact that you are not at all unfamiliar with the position of being tied up in a chair, having done that in one of our movies, and we've actually used that in a couple of films that we've made in the past with a character tied up in a chair. So yeah, this actually reminded me of that a little bit when he kind of dragged him out. Also, look at Ren's outfit, and that reminded me also of the outfit from our own film, from Third Temple. Different color, but a similar concept. So very cool. It's also amazing to me how I'm watching something that reminds me of something that we've done in the past, which is, well, a couple of things we've done in the past, which is really cool. I'm sure Ren has not seen our work, and he's definitely not, I'm not saying that he's copying it. I'm just saying that, you know, sometimes it's pretty cool to see artists who think alike in different things visually. This is a sort of a refreshing one. I'm really, really enjoying it so far.
And when I viewed the video with the backstory of his and Kujo's, near the end, when he talked about, I dropped this new song, Kujo Beatdown, I could see him amused, and in my mind it was like before he wrote the song, before he made the song, it's like he realized, wait a minute, I'm an artist, I'm gonna make a song about this guy. Best kind of a payback I can think of.
In the video, Ren was talking about the fact that he was starting to get frustrated because Kujo and his girlfriend were both spreading lies about him, and they started using all kinds of profanity, disrespect in their conversations with him, and it made him angry. He was actually thinking, I've had enough. But instead of responding in kind by lying about them or even spreading the truth about them more aggressively or trying to move his audience against them kind of thing, he didn't do any of that. He went, hang on a second, I'm an artist, this is what I do. The worst thing I can do for them is do a song about them, because so many people are going to see it, everybody's going to respond to this. So it's amazing to see him use his art in this way, or in any way possible, to communicate things that are going on in his life, and in this case definitely an uncomfortable situation that is happening, that he has tried to resolve amicably, fairly, and peacefully, and just was not given the chance.
Thank you for the drama, Kujo. It's going to work great in my next song.
The moral, little Jimmy of the cookie and the jar. See the needy and the greedy, they're just trying to fill a hole. So they take and then they take, and still they're empty in their soul. They feel so hard done by. Poor little you. Wanna take from me big, then I'll take from you too. Slot, you said enough. I thought you said you like it rough. I thought you said she liked it rough. You're a bitch, man, what the fuck? I'm confused by this dynamic. Like it's Bonnie and it's Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide. Whoa, guys, you probably think that this is extreme, I won't lie. Maybe just a little bit mean, you know. I feel a little bad about it, really. Nah, I'm only messing, lad. I love to spank the greedy. Fear me. I hope you wake up sweating from your nightmares, see me. I'm the sick boy that you enslave, free me. When you fuck with my work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now a little thief want beef, want steal from me. That's how little thief lose teeth, you meal to me. I'm the subject matter, you are part of the scenery. This is how the sick boy work, you feeling me? Cunt, I'm sick with the pen. I went easy on the daughter, he's a friend, it's Zen. But if I ever hear your mouth speak the name of Ren out in public, then it's public, you don't want that again. And no warning for your bitch, of a girlfriend too. Mrs. Nice behind the scenes, poor Kujo, boo-hoo. If I ever read another fucking comment from you, then this is only part one, it's even worse than part two.
Yeah.
Oh
Boy, shivers down his spine. All right.
I like the message in the end, you know, basically saying something similar to what I said earlier, that this is not really what he wants to do, or not really what he's condoning, no bullying or violence. This is just almost like acting out a fantasy to make a point, which is really cool.
So they won't slam him with the, hey, this is equivalent to hate speech or something like that.
Oh, some people might already be saying that. Who knows? But it's art. It's really, you know, it's expression.
You're allowed to show people tied to chairs on your music video. It's fine.
Or in your movies.
On your movies, yeah. I loved it when he said, I'm fit with the pen. I think he was quoting parts of their chat online, of his chats with Kujo and his girlfriend online. As I mentioned before, to me, it's like it's a well-deserved flex of his towards his enemies. In it, he's saying, I'm an artist and I have a following. And the reason why this drama hasn't fallen on top of you after having done me wrong is because up to this point, I've decided to try and resolve this, like he said, amicably with you. But since it didn't go down that way, I have unleashed my full skill set.
He unleashed the pen.
Yeah, unleash the pen. Yeah, even if I wasn't savvy to the drama, just gathering that from this is a sort of a calling somebody out song. It's perfect.
And I like the title, that it's like Kujo beat down, not beat down. One word, there's a play on words here.
Yeah.
Also the word beat, what this whole thing is about. I like what was happening with Kujo as well, with the pig mask that was coming up and disappearing. Basically saying that Kujo is just being greedy. He's one of those people who just only cares about money. And it's kind of what the world has become. There are these people who seem to think that they are Michael Douglas from Wall Street, Gordon Gekko, that everything needs to be about getting theirs.
The point is, ladies and gentlemen, that greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
And Ren does not seem to be one of those people. He's one who seems to be about the art, about communicating, about connecting, about doing things right. And people who are on the side of greed are just trying to drag him down, no matter how much he tries to come towards them and actually come to some sort of an agreement that works for both. They're not interested in hearing it. They just want what works for them. So I love that he's using this here to put them in their place in a way. He's saying, I can do much worse. I can do Kujo Beatdown number 2.
Yeah.
Part 2.
A whole album. Yeah.
I can destroy you with this. And I don't know. It's interesting. It will be interesting to see if they get the message, what's going to happen from this point. For us to see something like this, it's pretty awesome because, again, it's using your art to get a point across, to get something that other people will use violence and lies and social media and propaganda and blah, 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 blah to do what they do. They will use evil rather than good. He's doing it the good way, even though the visuals might be a little bit shocking, a little bit violent. It's for a good cause, as I see it.
If you want to take something out of it in a more general way, like a moral of the story, it's sad to see that greed sometimes makes people do foolish things, even when it's against their own interests. Because in the video where he explains what happened, Ren said that he offered Kujo an out, a way to be compensated. Well, he did try to resolve this peacefully. He offered him to work together on a new song, and that way he can enjoy Ren's following and get his payday. But he wouldn't listen. That's greed-driven lack of maturity.
And stupidity.
And stupidity, sheer stupidity. He opted to keep his fists up. I can't, for the life of me, understand why.
Because the payday from something like that would have been much bigger. It would have gone off the charts, and this guy could have gone forward, like progressed with his own music and picked up a whole lot of fans. And instead, he chose to be an asshole. And I think he's gonna probably realize there are consequences.
Yeah, all he saw is a payday. And I think when zooming out of it, when you're trying to make something of yourself and you find other people, other artists who I think deep down, I wouldn't be surprised if deep down Kujo knows that he's in the wrong. And even viewing the chats that he had with Ren, to see that Ren didn't really have ill intent. So he's talking to a person here, he's talking to a stand-up guy. Why not cooperate? Why not keep people like that in your life? Why keep fighting him? Again, we only heard Ren's side of it because we're reacting to a Ren song, so we don't have the other story. But from what Ren showed, because Ren showed everything, he showed his chats and everything that happened, so we can kind of have an objective view on it. It's a question, why do that? Why go all the way with something that's so clearly stupid?
Because people are stupid. And the girlfriend just kind of doubled down on it all, by threatening him in those chats, threatening Ren, what they can do to him. It's just people who think they're hard or whatever. And instead of being smart, they could have made a fantastic business move here. And instead they're just stuck in their own crap. But again, the lyrics really attest to this whole situation. Of course, he takes the volume up considerably.
They've awakened the whale, so to speak. because he's got bigger guns than they do, metaphorically speaking, with his voice and his following. It's only amusing to me because they're in the wrong. And I was thinking, what did they think was going to happen? Everything they say, their attitude and their lack of respect, everything's documented. Everything's there forever. A screenshot click away.
From what I understood, they kept using Sick Boy as leverage and threatening Ren with it. So Ren was the one who ended up taking it down. So he was basically saying, if you're going to take my music and use it against me, I'm just going to take it down myself and put it away, and nobody gets anything. Everybody loses. But then Ren came up with the idea, and he said he's basically going to remake Sick Boy with a brand new beat rather than the one that he purchased legally, and basically one that he'll make up himself. And I think the song is probably going to be a bigger hit.
Yeah,
So.
can't wait to react to that too. Yeah. And the thing that you said that they used it as leverage, from what he was saying, they used it as leverage as their first strategy. It's the first thing they did. Why?
Agreed. But yeah, I'll be very curious, and I'll keep following to see where this is going, because I definitely want Sick Boy to be out there because it's such a great song. I mean, we reacted to it, and we'll include a link in the description and probably at the end of the video for you guys to check it out. It's just an amazing song. And now I'm not sure if it exists on YouTube anymore, but you can still see a lot of the song in reaction videos, which is pretty cool because the song was really widely reacted to, as all other Ren's work. So yeah, I just want to say I'm leaning definitely towards the side of Ren. I'm a big fan. I love what he does. I love his attitude and the way he is. And I hope that all of this works out. And yeah, and if not, at least it's bringing about the creation of new music and new art, which is friggin' amazing. You know, I love this song, and I'm going to be waiting to see if there's going to be a Kujo Beatdown Part 2, and I'm looking forward to the new version of Sick Boy as well. So yeah, freaking awesome. Love Ren, one of my favorite artists.
Yeah, mine as well. I can't help but think that when you become known for your art and when you become successful, you can't do that without acquiring a few enemies. So it's good to know that Ren has a beatdown vault where he can put his art into any beef he may have in the future. I hope he doesn't. I hope that people don't cross him like that. But it makes for good music, so you got to see the good in it as well.
Well, maybe secretly we kind of hope a little bit that people kind of piss him off.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you guys for listening. We hope you enjoyed this reaction. Around about now, we should have a link to Ren's playlist coming up on the screen. So please click it, have a look. We'll also include a link to Ren's Sick Boy reaction. And in the description, we'll have a link to Ren's video explaining this whole situation, as well as the original video for the Kujo Beatdown. So check them all out. We hope you enjoy, and we appreciate all the support coming our way, guys. We look forward to coming back in a couple of days with a new episode, and we hope to see you all then. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.